Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector, where we have a lot to talk about. First off, we have a conquest mission for Racevelg, which is probably not how I pronounce it. We're going to be visiting the Valhalla system, but at the same time, the Hegemony are also coming after us. They want to invade Arcadia. Now we know that they have two strong fleets that are coming. Their ground forces are superior, everything else is evenly matched. But there are some potential questions there. Like if we look at Arcadia, we have some pretty good defense. There is a little bit of a stability penalty right now because of ludic path activity. So unfortunately, if we look at the ludic path here, we do know that they do have a base up here. So that's a little bit of a problem. I do have some solutions for this, but one thing I do want to look at real quick, I did get a comment about this previously, is that the VIC Revitalization Center is no longer giving us really much in the way of growth. So if I look at my expenses here, it's literally the most expensive thing I have on the colony. So we are actually going to shut this down. Total construction costs 30 will take effect immediately. So let's shut it down. Now we have one more slot to build something. I'm going to hold on to see what I can build there, but at least we have another area here. So my defenses are good here because we do have heavy batteries, things like that, have a combat drone replicator. So that's all very good here. But if we look at Arcadia real quick, you can see the 3,000 defense. Not as great. I am actually going to do something that I've been holding off on a little bit, and that's adding story points to this. I have a few left. So that's going to give us plus 800 defense. Should be pretty useful. Plus we have refining being built. I could probably totally get rid of this as well, but I would honestly rather at least have one in case I need to change my officers again. Frozen Heart, I still want to change this to a military base, which will eventually, well, okay, not this one, excuse me. Woohoo, Alpha Ala 1. This Patrol HQ we want to change to a military base, but that'll come in time. So I'm gonna pay the Hegemony a visit, but to do that, since we are doing an invasion, not our invasion, gotta get my clickies on here. We can get almost 700,000. This is going to fluctuate a little bit just based on what we have here. And Racevelg, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I apologize for that. It's not a huge military complex. So we have a lot of Marines already, but I think we can get some more. Okay, Seoul's actually pretty close. So we can pick up some excessive Marines and hopefully make some good work there. We have a lot of supplies, we have a lot of fuel, we have a lot of good stuff. I've done enough talking. Our fleet's looking good, looking sharp. I know I solicited comments for how I can make the Nasacios even better, but I was too excited just to have the opportunity to do this because not only is we have a Diable mission, we actually have a expeditionary fleet going back over to the 9th battle group. Actually, I'm not sure where they're targeting specifically, but Wayward, I think, had some nice prizes on it that we can try to get to. So it's a little bit risky to say, hey, let's see if we can defend a Hegemony fleet at home here. But we're going to give it a shot. And while I'm messing things up, let's go to Mercy. So jump to hyperspace. We're good. Ceasefire offer expired. Whoops. Guess not really whoops. We have no interest in ceasefiring with the VIC right now. So Hegemony raid failed. Congratulations. I got a lot of comments. Apparently a lot of y'all also do not like the Hegemony. What have they ever done to you that would cause such a problem? So let's see here. That's not really close to Seoul. Where's Seoul? Well, how is that not close to... Oh, I can't read. I thought that was 8,000 away. It's not. So we have some ludic pathers here. Let's go ahead and turn off our beacon just so we can go ahead and do some trade. They're not going to mess with us too much, I don't think. Maybe, maybe not. If I remember right, this is a colony with some pretty decent defense. So, interesting. Oh, I thought that was like they added metal plates. No, they're experiencing severe shortages, so that sucks a little bit for them. Let's see. Off the black market, we can buy a number of these, and that's fine. I'm probably good on my crew as well, but since it's cheap, Let's buy some more. Oh, they actually have a pretty nice deficit here. There's other places that are better, but this is just fine to trade into. Even selling for 25 is fine. So we'll do that. Cool. On the open market, I will take all these Marines. Still 130 is a good price. So we'll just take all of them. So look at this. Suddenly we don't get as many military bonuses. But it's fine. I don't happen to need heavy machinery. No. Although Samuel does, but not enough for it to be worth my time to go there. Com directory, military options. If we launch a raid, yeah, our defenses and stuff are really close. We don't want to mess with that. So for once, I think, Sol, you're not exactly worth raiding. Maybe there's some other stuff along the way that we can raid or hit, but I think for now we probably just chart a course for over here. Like, we could always drop into some of these places. The Ludic Church is kind of friendly with us, interestingly enough, but I have all these hopes and dreams of, like, colonizing other systems. But for now, we're going to do Diable solid here, and we're going to try to invade a system and then hand it over. Ah, so you want to go to war with Psy Nation and the Persian League. Ooh. You can vote yes, we could vote no. I mean, on the one hand, I don't want as many things shooting at me while I'm trying to do this invasion. Also, in Nexerelin, war wariness is a thing, so I'm going to vote no. But that's fun. It passed. So we are now at war yet again. I mean, this is what we wanted. This is what we talked about with alliances and everything, that this is the kind of crap that happens here. So Ludic Church is neutral, suspicious, but amenable. So now we have, ooh, remnant fragments, doing good remnant things. And then, ooh, okay, we got a, oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Where are you flying from? Are you coming from Corvus? Oh my god, they slingshot right into us. They're hostile and they're traveling. I guess we're going to take a fight. I wasn't exactly expecting to take a fight, and technically, if I'm on a path over here, there's always, we could hit Nova Maxios in this den, maybe, depending on if we need supplies, or maybe we just buy supplies. We're in close range enough. Do we have, somebody's got to have cheap supplies here. Haha. From Atslin, we just can't actually buy them. Asher has cheap enough supplies, so maybe we stop there. Fuel's fine. Apparently Brighton is the place to sell fuel too, so fun times. Anyway, very casual, let's get in a fight with you guys. So move in to engage. Now I do want to save some of my ships for like some other stuff that may be coming. Like if we're going to be doing an invasion and we're going to be doing something with our salvaging team, then maybe I want to hold back a little bit. But on the other hand, there's something to be said about bringing my heavies in here and letting them make the most impact. So, you know, we'll bring Death Pony. We're gonna save Die My Darling for another day. This seems fine. Not the most efficient use of points, but we're going to get some more anyway in just a second. So let's just go up here. I do think once I get some more buoys, I do want to take on some more ships. So we have the two Nasacios right now. And Captain Warcrime's trying to ram everybody. Look, you're just going for Death Pony just for fun now. But here's all the ships. Everybody's having a good day. We got 86 more points. I will reinforce. And I think it's probably best if we bring like some smaller supporting ships so that we can have a little bit of a buddy system thing going on. I like the buddy system. I like how it works. The idea is that we have an AI controlled ship following an officer controlled ship. Therefore, people don't screw up as badly. At least that's the theory. Now we're giving each other shield fist bumps. How you doing, WC? Alright. And then we're just gonna let the hegemony come to us. Because that's kind of how we do it here. Because they do have some big ships. Like there's a bunch of fighters coming off a Legion, so this is fine. Everything is okay. We actually have a few more deployment points. May as well bring the Medica in here. And the Medica, I think, is just gonna follow me. If I can find myself. There we go. Gotta watch my command points, though. I have a lot, but if I just try to do some different movements like that, I can lose them quite a bit. So, Space Hugs should probably have my shields up. So there's a nice bombing run on an Asasio. You have pretty nice shields for being a ship that just exploded in my face. Alright. So we're going to try to take this nice and slow. There's a Mora. There is Leroy getting smacked out, as per the usual, by things. Fortunately, Death Pony doing some good work. We need to really stay on our defensive, though. You know what? You guys can buddy system with Octavia here. Alright, so I don't want to get in a standoff where I have everybody shooting at me all at once, where I have some serious heavy hitters I can come back here. So this is the time where we fall back just a little bit. Let them come to us. Death Pony don't care, by the way. So I'll just speed up for a second, let our other ships come in. See what the engagement kind of looks like. There's Frank Space Cat being a good kitty. Alright, now that we're a little closer, let's take this out. Everybody's good. You're with Frank. You're with me. Don't ask me how I remember that, because I couldn't tell you. Let's bring y'all over in on the left. You're already going after this anyway. Frank can go after the Legion, and I'll kind of try to clean up here. So we're just going to work right to left. Do a nice, happy little pincer maneuver. And call it a good old day. Grand old time. Technically did not need to fire the Sabots there. I need to be a little bit better about conserving my Sabots, but this is fine. As long as I don't expose my backside too badly to missile fire. Alright. That ship's okay. Frank's having some problems, because onslaughts are scary. So how can we help Frank fight the onslaught? You go after the onslaught. Alright. So the Legion, I like the 14th Battle Fleet Legion. The default Legion, not nearly as scary. How's Frank doing? Frank actually took that pretty well. And I love the other ship being able to get the backside. So now we have a onslaught that if you just make it not fight in the front, it's a lot less scary. If you can get it on the backside and take its engines out where it can't turn and do its pressure cannon on you, you're going to be having a much better day. So that's a lot of damage. I'm now doing the thing where I'm standing in other people's line of fire. There's our flak cannon. Glad to see the Rebel flagship decide to join us here. There I am breaking my own rules, falling into their shots, but it's fine. We've got pretty much a murderer's row here now, so let's just full assault and speed this up. So a good warm-up. Definitely a place to start. Now I wonder, was this just a patrolling fleet, or was this actually one of the invasion forces? That's honestly something I'd love to know. And I don't think the little updates update us as we go, so I think we're done. We're close enough to being done. So their special task group, I think typically if it's an invasion force, it actually says invasion force. So I think we just made some people mad, but that's fine. Wouldn't be the first time. Alright. Ship recovery. I mean, don't get me wrong. The suppression battle cruiser looks really nice. I think I will take that, but I'm not going to crew it right now. Just because that'll give us something to repair the D-mods with. Alright, so unfortunately, because... Oh, we have a Vengeance Fleet coming. Nice. Vengeance Fleet level 1. Let's actually take a quick look after we don't forget to mothball this. Because, see, we need something to work those D-mods, because we don't have a lot of D-mods that we're repairing right now. Just want to see real quick. So, Vengeance Fleet, 15 days, hello. Frank Space Cat winning the battle here for most damage. Looked like you were doing some good work, so congratulations. Death Pony also getting in there. Some of our slower ships, not as much work at the end, but it's okay. So, where were we? Asher's a little bit out of the way. How am I doing on supplies? We're at 2,000. We're okay. So let's get up here. And we're just gonna repair in space. Patrol HQ's done. Everything's kind of done. So let's pass it on all the way up here. Okay, just keep looking at things. Oh, we just lost a bunch of money. Because, yeah, we paid money before we left here for stuff. So VIC raid was successful, wherever that was. Light salvaging's probably made it into here now. So fairly strong, that's good. We have a lot of fights with Hegemony. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, they still have 2 fleets that are coming for us. So we'll see. It's evenly matched Space Force and other Space Force. Alright. So Valhalla. Where are we going for? So there's Rasselvig next to the Valkyrie jump point. I think I just go in here guns blazing with my beacon on. So let's turn that on because we have Tritech people that'll be mad if I don't. Oh, that's another Hegemony fleet. Don't think it's a Vengeance fleet though. Oh, anti-war protest. The VIC are still hostile towards us. Well, they're about to get a little more hostile, I guess. So here we go, flying into Rasselvig here. So they don't like us. They're actually not a colony that has much of anything. I mean, there's an orbital works, which is fine. Their defenses are 660, which is okay. We consider our military options. We need to engage defenders, which is fine. We launch a raid. Ugh. Like, that defense kind of sucks. So this is what I'm going to do, because we can acquire valuables here. We can take blueprints. I wouldn't mind going after supplies, but I don't want to take heavy losses here yet. Plus, technically, I think if we hijack the supplies, we actually cut into our pay. So maybe we don't do that. There's lots of other places here. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to engage the defenders into battle. Should literally be like one of the easiest things we do all episode. So look at this wonderful Hegemony fleet that we are about to destroy. Alright, maybe I should have brought some faster ships. So we're gonna cook you in just a second. Just speed this up real quick. Wouldn't this be like the upset of the century if I just lost my big ship here? That's not happening, by the way. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. It's like the worst commitment to defending Encore from the Vacuum Shark. Obviously, we gotta take all y'all out. We would have let you go. Maybe you're running now. Claim victory. It's fine. All right, no ship recovery. So the Hegemony still hate us. Now this is what we can do. We can invade. We can do orbital bombardment. So that's what we're going to do. If we do a tactical bombardment, we take 660 fuel. But that will, let's see. Prepare tactical bombardment. It attacks the patrol HQ and the heavy batteries for 365 days. So that's good. Hooray, we did it. The stability is now a problem. And wow, okay, 415, 413 days. If we look at the colony info again, defense 170, that's much better. So if we launch a raid, we just try to acquire valuables, and I go after, like, supplies. I think that's okay. Because we're going to need supplies. Let's see what this does. So pick through the spoils. Another Vengeance fleet. Okay. So military options. We can't actually invade until we wait another day. So go us. Look, we just lit up all the forces around here. So let's wait another day. This gives us time to repair. Plus we I have kind of some long-term plans. That's not a Vengeance fleet. Alright, military options. If we invade. There we go. 282 defenses. A little bit higher than yesterday. But that's fine. Proceed with the invasion. We lost 8 Marines, 1 heavy armaments. And we have disrupted mining. We've done all this. Stability reduced by 2. Pick through the spoils. Oh wow, drugs and ore. And look at this. It now belongs to us. Colony info. This is ours. Hooray. Now, it doesn't have to be like this, and we're going to repair our ships here first. It's very important that we do. So, I love our relationship change, by the way. Pick through the spoils. 9th Battle Group likes us better. Pirates like us better. Pretty much everybody doesn't like the Hegemony right now. There's 2 ways we can do this. We can do this through the officer panel, or we can go just back to the quest here for Diable and see our current payout is now 379,065. So I guess because we rated it, we dropped our payment here. The credit reward is equal to the shutdown value of the structures and industries on the player, plus 3-month income, plus bonus based on the size and stability. Let's transfer it anyway. Oh, we got nearly 500,000. I'm not sure why that changed, but I will happily accept that it changed, because now the Hegemony, they have a Vengeance fleet they failed to assemble. Alright, so they were actually going to launch it from here, but now this belongs to Diable. You are not getting your vengeance. Avengers crumble, I guess. So that's fun. That's how that works. So we need to pay attention to having invasion bounties, and I have a lot of resources now and some pretty solid ships. So here is the question de facto, not to be confused with de jure. What we need to think about for a second is that we have an invasion force that I don't think I hit one of them. It's 9 days. We could get back here in time to properly defend against this, or we can go up to the 9th Battle Group, possibly hit Wayward again for another Alpha Core. I'm pretty sure if I somehow lose one of my planets, I'll be able to just sweep in there really fast and take it back. So I'd actually would rather support... Oh, they're actually targeting Wayward. Nice. They're currently in operation here. So I'm gonna trust my defenses, because we have an Alpha Core. We have heavy batteries that we've improved. We don't have any supply things that are falling down here. And we have other business up here if we can manage to stay up here and pull it away. Let's not forget, first off, that we have some accepted missions up here. We could potentially go to Midnight Dissonant to get this. But I think more importantly, okay, apparently I need some fuel here, but we can get that from Octavia. We still want to go to Arigato to take that out, and we still need to deal with this Ludic Path base that may or may not have a bounty attached to it. Looks like there's some other bounties that popped up too. So We have just tipped the scales of the galaxy towards somebody that is not actually in our alliance. And that's fine. I think Diable would still be a good addition. It's just that the rest of my alliance members don't really like him. What am I going to do? Just show that if you play my way, you can play nice and maybe make it happen. Now I'm going to keep my beacon on again. Because I kind of want people to know... Well, you know what? We can turn it off. We're going to the 9th Battle Fleet. I don't really care. If I get a diplomatic hit, they hate us. Okay, strike mission. Okay, I was like, Hegemony successful. Wait a minute. Oh! Abandoned Ludic Path Base. I don't think I've seen that in a while. I assume it's in the base game, but they just abandoned that shit. So Arcadia. Oh, okay, I feel a lot better about those defenses now. We were at 3,000 before, and now with the increased stability, we still have the recent unrest here, but now we don't have Ludic Path stuff to do. We're just gonna go play over here. I don't think this is ever gonna update, but I feel really good about Arcadia's defenses. If they try to take a smaller planet, that's fine. Wow, pirate activity here. Anyway, Wayward's still far to the right, so let's see who's over there. Transverse jump is a go. And we have Wayward Station over here. I don't see any activities. So let's check this again. We can hire people. Oh my god. I can't actually go in the open market, but I can hire a few more Marines. It's not a terrible plan. They have excess stockpiles of metal. They actually don't have great prices for a lot of the shit, but it's fine. Colony info. So, refining. We need to yank out that core. Their defenses are good. So, consider our military options again. If we launch a raid, their defenses are still really nice, and we could lose a lot of people going for that alpha core, but we have enough to take it. So we do want to do that. We can't do an orbital bombardment without engaging the battle station. So I think we definitely take on the battle station first. They have some defenses. I think it's fine. So let's take our big ships in, because it's a big, serious-ass battle station. I like bringing in the Barksdale and the Invincible Reason because they have a lot of goodies attached to them. I like bringing my 2 carriers in so we get a lot of drones going, and if things get bad, we can substitute in and out. So let's deploy. We got a lot of deployment points here for team big space battles. Let's defend over here. And I know it's going to take a while for some of my ships to fly, but I think that's okay. We'll put the Medica on us. We'll go, oh yeah, burrito time. May Lud help us. I agree. And now we're already getting lasered, so let's attach some shields. So that's a pretty serious laser-based place here. Good to know. It's a lot of missiles. I'm not super happy about what are you doing? You don't just engage the station as a tiny... I think you're about to die. Let's have you guys support you just to make sure we don't get your asses immediately like shot down. To see, like, you fluxed out. That's a problem. Alright, so we got some ships up here. I kind of want to just reposition myself to do it, because right now, Leroy's obviously going to go for it. And these ships are pretty fast. Alright, unfortunately they're really fast, so let's get on you. Make sure we disable speed up, because we want our group to muster over here. This ship I'm worried about. I already did grab one of them. But yeah, if we don't help Leroy, Leroy's going to be in serious trouble. here in just a second. So missiles, assemble. Let's not rear end our friend, who's now fluxing out. Not a good day to have a bad day. Really don't like overextending in a space station fight, especially when I'm getting suppression beamed on the side. Okay, so let's see if just have a good time with you. Let's dance. Okay, you're gonna run off. Alright, so a little bit weird. Like, I would really like you to stop fighting over here, but you don't seem to want to follow instructions. So I guess we're gonna just have to engage where we engage. Okay, I was about to say, are we paused? Are we unpaused? Oh, you're a phase ship. Of course you are, so we'll have to flux you out. Okay. You're a happy little teleporting ship. Now you're a happy little scrap heap. Alright, who's next? Can we take you on without attracting too much unwanted attention? Probably not. Did some pretty nice damage, just gotta watch my flux. Okay, their shields are going down just a little bit because they're getting hit by a lot of people. I'm going to be a little aggressive, more aggressive here than I'd like, because you're trying to EMP me. I got some choice words for you. My engine's out. That's not my favorite. Somebody's going to have to repair the paint here in just a second. Okay. But this is why this shit's serious. Okay. So we have you moving down here. We can finally disengage here. Let's go ahead, since you guys are already fighting the station. Fight the station. Let's have you go here. I'm gonna go after this. You fight the station. Let's just do the things the game's already trying to lean you into doing. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's not get lasered though. Wow, how did we miss that shot? There we go. Cook you real quick because I really don't want to get flanked by you. And then we have a heron down here. Haven't seen one of you in a while. Let's just fly into it here. And we can kind of conserve our momentum a little bit. So that's excellent. So meanwhile, we do have some pretty gross repairs that we got to deal with, but I don't mind following up on a roll of taking out a lot of these support ships while the rest of my fleet do other stuff. I know it makes it look like I'm a really cool kid that's just shooting down a bunch of easy stuff, but like, oh my god, that's a Nasasio that's about to die. I don't think there's anything I can do about it because you're stacked under another ship. Well, that's Starsector. We'll just try to recover that later and try not to get you in such a position where you get killed. But these battle stations start to get really tough in the game. So if we're like getting cruiser casualties that are totally recoverable, and that's why I keep some story points on, then that's acceptable. Or you could do the thing where we literally shoot at nothing. Yeah, oh, wrong button. We don't even need to reinforce here, we can just go. Just go. Got a great explanation in the comments a few episodes ago. These do not cause flux damage with exploding because they don't want to explode other parts of the station and cause damage. So, we leave slightly scathed. So, who's left? two little things. Yeah, we're claiming victory. That's fine. Alright, so ship recovery time. Definitely want to grab you. Difficult recovery, so yeah, that's, like I said, that's acceptable. I did like how this ship worked. Obviously, I like this one. So we are going to recover all of these. We got to watch our crew just a little bit, but... Alright, so we got a faction bounty by the Hegemony, who hate us, but are still happening with us here. So we can launch a raid now, I guess. We could actually possibly invade as well. So that's 780 defenses, which is still good, but can we do better? So if we do an orbital bombardment, do a tactical bombardment, it's going to take some fuel. We do have fuel. So now they're vengeful against us. And now we look at the colony info. Their poor refining station. Why would you put an alpha core in a refining station? I don't know for sure. But now we're going to raid. Like, we could totally take this planet. Is it good enough to take? Like, it has organics. It's habitable. It's in a hostile system. I don't really think it's a great idea. So yeah, we're just gonna take the alpha core. And call it a good time. We take some fuel as well, that might be okay. Because I think we're fine on supplies. I hate doing this. I feel like I'm so wishy-washy here. But let's not accidentally invade. So my cargo, we have 3,000 supplies. We have estimated repairs of about 1,000, so we're totally fine because we're close here. So I'm not going to invade Wayward, which is my old screen name once upon a time. Let's get that alpha core. Let's I think fuel's the play. I think y'all have had enough fun at my expense saying, hey, look, you didn't get fuel here. So let's select. They know it's us. We lost 73 Marines. They still hate us. But we got a second alpha core from them. So that's great. But now it begs the question, why it's salvaging? Where are you? I mean, is this a fleet? Is this a fleet? We have a lot of repairs we got to do. You have a lot of repairs. I kind of want to see what happened in that battle. Like the Starcross, whatever, fell. I did a lot of damage, but it was to a lot of support ships. Death Pony, Die My Darling. Those were all doing some good work. You got eliminated, but after doing a lot of work with the Graviton Beam, Remnant Graviton Beam, Siege Laser. I love that the Omnidrone fighters got to do some work, and the Hammer Barrage got to do some work. And so this actually was a really good missile boat this time. For once, the Halberd Beam not doing as much as some of the other things. Kosef fighters doing pretty well. Unknown Kinetic getting off one blast. Or Astropose, I guess is what it is. It's one of those. But yeah, overall, go team. Even the Medica contributed. I did something. Let's see if we can find our people after we begin salvage operations. Rip the crew member I lost here. So this planet's literally on fire. It's almost like we bombarded it. So, Wyatt salvaging raid was successful. The colonies of the air system have been raided. Thanks to the presence of one or more industrial polities in the star system, you have liberated a good amount of useful items. Still don't know what they are. Kind of want to see what the fight going on here is. And then I think, do we have enough fuel to get to Styx? We do have enough fuel to get to Styx. We can always go back to any of these Star Federation planets afterwards. So let's go ahead and set a course in there. So we got a big fight. And we got ships that are still trying to repair. So is this my people? This is my people. That's clearly one of my people. So we got to help out. Oh boy. we definitely have to help out. Alright. Join the battle. Everyone's having a good day here. We're going to continue. I'm going to fly in here. And I think we do bring Fizzle war crimes. Yeah, we just bring some ships. We didn't bring in last time. Because everyone else is kind of repairing. That seems fine. Like, Fizzle's gonna, like, EMP the crap out of some of the stuff, but it's okay because everyone's kind of already dying and running away. And the Kestrel can follow WC. So, lots of combat. We love combat-heavy videos, I hope. Maybe not. Let's not rear-end our buddies. I literally just about killed a frigate because they can't dodge me. So you can tell where some of these were built with the benefit of our heavy industry and some of these were built without the benefit. So we have some ships that are trying to run. That's nice. I think we can speed this up just a little bit. We got Omni drones on the case. Okay, you ran into me. I did not do that to you. So don't even start with that. I am literally your faction. So you cannot be mad at me. It's not allowed. Wow, those shields are holding super hard. And I am doing the dumbass thing here, so let's fly into the dumbass thing. Whoops. So I did that because I was showing my backside to somebody else, and that's bad form. So we got to use that maneuverability to get into better position. Someone just shouted, "Not like this." Kobayashi Maru's at 90% hull because we have a friggin' apogee. Just regular old-fashioned apogee hanging out here. I'm doing this hard mode, not even using my shields properly right now. Okay. Should be fairly straightforward here. Let's fire all the things. Let's try to conserve momentum. I'm turning right while I'm flying. It doesn't really seem to do a lot. Alright. We don't really care about you miners. Let's just speed this up. Obviously we're going to go full assault. We do not need the defend point anymore. I don't even know for sure if we were using it. We have some people that are trying to escape. And they're not going to succeed. So there we go. We saved our faction just a little bit. Boop. Surprised we haven't been able to claim victory yet. Maybe I just missed the notification. Okay, I want what your shields are made out of. I'm sure there's some special function you're doing for why that happened, but it's fine. Alright, so we could join the pursuit because they're running away. Second in command, do it. Alright, do we care about ship recovery here? Not really. Just making sure I'm not losing any of my ships. So continue. Pick through the wreckage, this is fine. Alright, still no ship recovery. Lots of salvage. Alright, so what's our fuel situation like? So we can get the sticks. We have a lot of repairs we still got to do. That's a mercenary patrol. We don't care about that. Looks like there's some shit going on by the roost. Okay. I'm gonna assume that is not our people. Okay, it looks like it might actually be our people. Ugh. Guys, you're not supposed to be raiding this system here. Okay, that's definitely one of our fleets. I mean, it's a friggin' Astral. This just says, like, we're going to die if we help here. We've already succeeded here. I'd love to just give the retreat order. I really don't want to fight with this low combat readiness on so many ships. Another thing with all these ships here. So we're going to be a coward and run. And I'm going to encourage you guys to do the same, because we got what we wanted out of here. I don't even know if the Roost has anything. Maybe it does. Oh, we are over cargo by 60. Let's poop out some ore. Let's buy a little more than 60, guys. Alright. Hey, you see that? Rebellion on Rosselvig. We're going to call that not my problem. Oh, we got some more invaders here. Mercenary Patrol. Those aren't mine. Yeah, those are pirates. Have fun, pirates. Alright, so forces have arrived in system in Arcadia. Do we have an update? Because right now, if we're looking at this, and there's no way for me to peek in over here, they have 2 strong fleets, evenly matched. We do have a patrol HQ here. I do have the money to upgrade this to a military base, so we're going to do that. You guys are not making money, but your job is not to make money. If we go to Arcadia here, they have really good defenses. So I'm hopeful here that we can hold this off, because I'd hate to get stripped of this. So I have a choice here. The fullerene spool from Styx is right within my grasp. Or I can try to haul ass, have to stop for fuel somewhere, to Alpha Ala, and not trust my defenses to do it. We're going to trust my defenses. And if I have to clean it up later, well, that's what makes Starsector such an interesting game. Because you can lose things and not lose the game. That's one of the questions I get asked most often, is what is the game over state in this game? And there's not really a game over state. There's just setbacks, and then pushing forward, and then things work pretty well. So we're going to hope against hope. I don't think I can actually view, like, radar-wise what's going on here. So we'll see. I don't know if False Hope's going to be able to help. But yeah, it's a size 6 colony. Y'all have got to have a lot of defenses. Please. So just a little bit of tension. We'll know. Invasion. The Hegemony. See, they're going back for their system. So they want to fight. They can fight. It's fine. We're not stopping here. I think we have actually popped in there just to see what that double star system looks like. We are going to live a pirate's life real quick. And go up to Styx. Because if things get really bad, we can go to this star system and make it work. So we've already been here. Oh my god. Okay, who made the mod that has this in here? Literally Arigato and then the planet's Roboto. How did I not catch that the first time? Styx, Styx, Styx. Styx, Styx. Radio Styx. It's cool. Okay. I get it. Alright. So if we do this, it's down here from the jump point. So we're trusting and believing in our defenses while we go on the offense somewhere else in the system. And we have a fleet with an exclamation point on it defending Arigato from something. Was this like a bounty? Did I fail my cardinal rule that said always check your bounties? I did, didn't I? Bring you to justice. Bring you to justice. We don't care about you. I don't know. I think I want to take them. Like, this ship is still not recovered, but I have enough in the tank to do it. So they're coming after us, which is fine. You're being hailed. Well, is there a diplomatic solution here? They have less chance of malfunctions. They have a lot of fighter damage. Open the comm link. No one hurts my family, asshole. I'm glad they put the comma there. It's a very important comma to put there. Alright, well, I guess we're going to engage. We're going to bring our heavies here because this is a terrifyingly large fight. I did not actually ever unprepare these, so we're gonna lean back really far here. Like, we're just gonna hold way back for the moment. Keep our ships up here, deploy, and we are just gonna let them come to us. We're just gonna sit in a pocket over here, not unlike what we did before. You need a buddy for sure. You guys need to stay responsible and follow this thing. And we're going to push in together. So let's slide to the left, please. Because that is, once again, a really big space station. And, I mean, if things go really bad, I can just retreat. It would be annoying, but I'd rather be in a position where I can retreat than having to fight like across all hell in creation just to make that happen. So they get bonus fighter damage. If they're going to pursue us, they got to come to us. So Leroy is not going to be under control very well. So I accepted that when I gave Leroy Jenkins that ship. So we'll see who comes down. We're just going to wait it out for a minute. Like, you are reckless. I'm going to ask you to follow this ship for now. We got to watch command points, though. That'll be one thing, is that we get, like, kind of a rolling tick. I am way off from where my defense point is. So we'll see. We can try to range them a bit. It looks like fighters for Omni drones are already doing some pretty good work. Some of the tiny ships. And love the speed up movement here. It's a lot of damn bombs. So look at this line. That's just like, how many different factions do we have represent? Okay, there's a lot of Star Federation. But still, it looks good. Has the game figured out that they can play defensively too? Okay, that's a bunch of Reaper rockets. So somebody needs to poke us before we poke them. Let's get rid of this defense point. Let's hope that's not us. Let's creep it up ever so slightly. So everybody should be following over here. And we're going to keep the speed up for now. It's like Leroy's taking a lot of heat. I kind of want to just dive back behind here and start going ham. There's too many ballistic weapons. That's going to, like... I'm already feeling a little nervous about this, so... Especially with the high tower vigil not giving me a lot of room to run. So... Okay, there we go. That's first, like, significant hit. Gotta watch my flux. Okay, did not mean to tab there, but we will slow this down. Vent. Did get one hit, but it's okay. So, I'm feeling a little more comfortable now. We have some big, nasty ships in the back. But that's just the wee little space station versus some other stuff. I think we can start to engage. I think that means you're engaging up here. High tower, I want you on this as well. And then We're going to see how this goes. Because we have a lot in reserve right now. Sometimes you want to go for the space station first, sometimes you want to go for the support first. We're going to do a bit of both here. Alright, so you rammed me and now you're in a little bit of trouble. That's fine. Like, we got some performance issues here. We got one of our first big scary ships incoming. So let's see if we can help Hightower before it dies. This frame rate is ridiculous. Look at all the fighters on here. This is part of the fun, though. This is literally... Oh my god, what's that game called? That's a spreadsheet simulator in space. I should know it because it pops up on Reddit from time to time. Ooh, boy. Hightower, you are not a frontliner. Get the fuck back. That is so many fighters. Okay, well. No, we're gonna do instead. Hightower, get out. And we're gonna bring, it's time for us to bring the Kobayashi Maru in. Like, yeah, that's a lot of hits. And, like, we got a bunch of small ships here, but once we get this big space station out of the way, it'll be a little bit better. And right now, I'm actually blocking Leroy from engaging, which sucks a little bit. Okay. Need to cook you down in a hurry. There we go. Or I guess we could always bring in Frank. Frank has a lot of missiles. That's usually a good idea here. But right now, all I'm going to do is just fire on the shit that's actually getting at me here. Like a Griffin. This is a great missile target. Is that a Griffin? I think that's a Griffin. We should know this. It's a Barbarian. It's like a Griffin. Only Barbarian-er. But yeah. We need to put some big ships on the space station to keep it honest. There we go. There should be one more volley. Please. There we go. Alright, question becomes... I don't want to, like, fly over here. Hightower... Now that you're, like, not totally getting yourself killed... Like, you have a lot of bombers. That's still pretty good. Maybe we unretreat you and we send you back up here, and this time you're not a frontliner. Like, the big thing is I got just a bunch of barbarians apparently diving over here as well. I think I got to support Leroy, which means I could do some risky moves here. Like, this is a great Frank Space Cat fight. It's nice to have options. I'm not really comfortable with the amount of suppression missiles that are flying really close to me, though. So maybe we use some of this mobility in just a second. So... Let me just pretend your engines are on fire, like on High Fleet. Okay, there's some good backside support. That's nice. We are gonna dive to the left where... Leroy is, because I think you guys got this handled. Like, you're about to flex out, but you're also on here. So as long as we put pressure on the space station, they're going to try, and we can just move all the way up around. I like it. Did I get blocked by something? Nope. No, I didn't. Oh boy, we are in the thick of it now. What's shaking, bacon? Big thing is that I need to make sure I don't get ballistic all to hell. Okay. How's your combat readiness doing? Because we're knocking shit out left and right, but... Okay, you are in trouble. Direct retreat. Get the fuck out. I don't know if this retreat's safer while defending itself or retreat from battle at the best speed. Yeah, you're about to go down. That's fine. So see, now we're working back to back, front to front, side to side. And then vent here just as we're getting fired on by some big nasty weapons. So we know who our next target is here. We could actually have some shields up. That'd be great. I'm really bad about keeping my shields up. Like, I keep thinking I have it, and then I don't. Okay, you're trying your best. I applaud you for that. Alright, so still taking heavy damage from the High Tower Vigil, who is now trying to ram this again. Please direct retreat. We have 13 right here. Your combat readiness is fine. Combat readiness is fine. Hull's not great. So we need to dive back in. So we're just going to try to mow down the line with hopefully it'll work out. That's a lot of flux that I'm getting all of a sudden. Okay, let's vent because they have to vent. Like, my hull's okay. Okay, High Tower made it out. Frank, you're up. Because I'd love to bring in the Kobayashi Maru, but it's expensive. Frank, you need to start taking out these things. And I can start having you all buddy system here and you buddy system down here. So we'll just move it. We'll just move it around. How about that? Can you just die, please? Thank you. So this thing's hitting my engines and hitting it pretty hard. Getting EMP'd pretty hard too. I have 4 sabots left, which is not great. So we gotta back this up ever so slightly. Because these things do have, like, excellent fighters. So we've got to watch that real hard. Vent, because we have to. Sabots right on time. Alright, I think you're going to be able to just fade away from me, aren't you? Maybe I go back to my line and just support them there. Like, oh boy. You need to direct retreat. So you're taking... Today you're taking the direct front hits. Shit. Well, let's see if you can get out of there. You've done your job. This is not the magic school bus. We won't end up in the wrong side of a missile barrage now. Okay, well... It's the magic school bus. It's the magic... It's about to blow up. Yeah, also, Leroy's having a little bit too much fun. So, I need you to not get killed. I need you to not get killed. So what do you mean the AI is fluxing itself out like crazy now? Tony, you need to not get killed. Magic school bus disabled. Okay. We got a lot of points. Okay, we're not going to have a better time to bring you in than now. So... you start messing shit up back here. This is why we have all these skills that let us do things. I love this ship. The Pandemonium. That's just sitting here like, yeah, I will keep firing on you. This is fine. Nothing is wrong here. I just took down my shields for no great reason. I'm actually going to sabot this. There we go. This will all be worth it. It's a really risky play for me to do this, though. Alright. Good vent. Very good shields. It's like all those big guns. Okay. You got... Look at Frank and Fizzle working so well together to clean up the right-hand side. Would love to cook this side, at least have a side that is suddenly not getting engined here, but that's okay. Let's actually reposition. Alright. Okay, one down. Look at that, Leroy's like, I'm fine. I mean, I'm fluxing out, but I'm fine. So, this is just such a body count right now. You love to see it. So what do I call this episode? Oh, hey, funny noises. I have a feeling that's probably not good for you. So, Queen Crimson 2. Please don't die. Okay, you're fine. This is fine. Nothing bad is happening here. This is a fun fight. I mean, we literally just walked into this one. I mean, we're losing some ships, but that's what we have recovery ship for. Alright, look at this. This space station is toast. All because, and this is one of the mistakes I used to make, all because I'm not afraid to bring in a lot of big ships. Because you need big ships to take on heavy targets like this. If I bring in a bunch of tiny ships, it's a different challenge. The Invincible Reason having combat readiness issues. Okay. I think we can finish up this fight and be alright. So let's get you guys up here. I don't think we have too many more. Should be clean on Sabots now, so... There we go. Lots of damage. Somebody got rammed by the Resolute. That space station's down. We got EMP for fun. All the lasers. Nile, Navi, Subsol, it's fine. Oh, the enemy's defeated. Excellent. Well, we're going to get out of this fight. So how many stars was that fight? A lot. Enemies defeated. Wow. And we held all these things in reserve, including some ships I forgot to do here. We have destroyed or disabled, so Hightower did not escape. Magic School Bus did not escape, so we're going to have some crew problems because we lost 700 crew. Ship recovery. Difficult recovery. Fortunately, none of this will cost story points. So Magic School Bus, this is good. And, yeah. No long-term structural damage. It really is the Magic School Bus. So let's recover there. Pick through the wreckage. We know how this goes. We got a lot of crew that we picked through the wreckage. It's lovely. Be like, yeah, I was just floating in space. Let's give them some more of this. Got some tachyon beams, which is fun. Give up some of this. And then continue. Alright, so we got a skill point. We got a bunch of experience. I guess they just didn't like us. So, arigato. Let's do the thing. Let's look at the battle summary first, though. Just because I want to know. So, combat versus pirates. I did a lot of damage. Death Pony did a lot of damage. Die My Darling. The Pandemonium, I'd call the MVP, though, because Pandemonium held down the friggin' fort. Doesn't go into how much damage it did to the space station, but that was a lot of work. Death Pony obviously got to benefit the same way I did from being able free to move around in the engagement. But everybody else is just kind of like, yeah, we're just going to hit here and fight. Lots of contributions all around. Hightower Vigil did some work, but kind of had some piloting, questionable piloting here. The Tachyon Lance... why didn't you... I thought you did more damage than you did. Huh. So maybe that wasn't the best engagement for her, but yeah, still lots of good work overall. So we're here now. So they're undergoing repairs. It's many months and they won't like us, so they have 880 defenses. With this nice dapper fellow, the spaceport still has the fullerene spool. And we still have 1,000 Marines. Huh. Consider your military options. Now we can do a raid against these guys. To steal valuables. Could actually steal some blueprints as well if we really wanted pirate blueprints. But we can't do it just now. So what we need to do is to... all defenses engage the... there's more defenders? Guys. Okay. You really want to do this again? We'll do this again. Alright, who didn't get it some time in the sunlight last time? WC, you need to go in. We'll bring you in. It'll be fun. I love that my damage profile here is just, yep, I got baked on one side. Yeah, bunch of tiny ships. We're actually not that fast. Oh, the frame rate's really good though now. So this shouldn't take too long. I say that as this thing has like 1,000,000 hull points. There we go. Actually, almost got it. Are we really having to do this right now? We're really having to chase you to the corners of the map like old times. There we go. Alright, defense is done. Victory is claimed. No ship recovery. Alright. Now we can orbitally bombard for 880 fuel for a tactical bombardment. So they have size 5 colony stability, patrol HQ, ground defenses. Let's launch. And stability by 1, stuff disrupted. Pirates still hate us. And now we can launch a raid. We're not actually going to invade this place. So launch a raid, try to acquire valuables. The spool is what we want. And while we're here, I think we're good on supplies. So let's grab a little extra bonus fuel. Sounds good to me. Alright, so launch the raid, 310 defense. We still lost 152 Marines, but it's fine. Because we got this thing. Spaceport or Mega Spaceport. Not a gas giant. Not extreme weather. Not extreme tectonic activity. Which doesn't line up quite as well as I'd like with my colonies. But it's better to have this than to not. So let's go ahead, stop here, take a look. It's in a book. We had to fight pirates again. Of course we did. This is still going. So I could technically try to book it here. Alright, so had to cut audio. Just going to go ahead and drop this here because we've done more than enough for one day. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Leave your thoughts in the comments. There's a whole lot to talk about and do, but hopefully things will work out next time. Thanks for watching. Take care.